Hello and welcome to this week's Tek Talk. Every week we try to explain how to solve everyday problems with the everyday technology you might be using. This week Chris will be answering some more of your questions. Hello Christopher.
Hi Tracy.
How are you doing?
Lovely to see you again. Looking lovely as always.
Right, here we go. Here's the first question for you. Do I need to install an antivirus program on my new Windows 11 PC?
That's a good question. Now, in a nutshell, the answer is no.
Really?
Because Windows has its own antivirus built in, and it also has a firewall built in. That's another subject, but it's all in there. So you don't actually need to install anything. Windows these days has it all built in, so you're quite safe.
Yeah, even with your banking and all the rest
Absolutely.
of it, you're secure.
Yeah, I mean, we did mention about banking on a previous episode where you can increase that security by using what's called a VPN,
Yeah.
which stands for Virtual Private Network.
I was going to ask you before, but I didn't want to call you out.
But in a nutshell, no, you don't need to, not at all. You can, if you want to. There's programs out there called Norton's, McAfee. There's some free ones around. I wouldn't advise the free ones because there's always a caveat. The free ones, you never know if it's 100%. They're not earning any money, so nothing's for free.
Right.
I would avoid the free ones. Stick with Windows Own, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
That's okay.
Moving on to the next question. I've been sent a Word document, but I do not have Microsoft Word. What can I do?
Right, yes. Now, this is an easy one to get over. Now, I don't know if you know, but Microsoft Office, very expensive. If you actually want to get an official version of Microsoft Office, you're talking a lot of money. Now, I've recently discovered a program called Only Office.
Yeah.
I do rant on sometimes about a thing called a LibreOffice, which is a free version. But this one is called Only Office, is designed purely to take place of Microsoft Office. By default, it uses the standard Word, Excel formats, and it's quite a small program. Doesn't clog up your PC. So I would recommend if you need to open Microsoft documents like Excel sheets, Word documents, it doesn't do Publisher. That's the only thing it doesn't do. If you happen to be using Publisher, then you have to use a different option. But for your basic Word, Excel, PowerPoint, it will do. Then Only Office. So what you do is you go to your browser. In your search engine, most people it's probably going to be Google, and just type in the search engine Only Office, ONLY Office, and you'll see a pop-up for it. Do you remember when you do a search in Google, always ignore the first few answers which say sponsored underneath,
Right.
because they're not what's called organic answers. They're just answers that people have paid to have it put there. It could be absolutely nothing to do with what you're after. So you'll find in the first what's called organic answer will be Only Office. Click on that link and you'll see a download for what type of PC you have. Download it, install it on your PC, and then basically you have Microsoft Office.
And the cost?
Absolutely free.
Really?
Absolutely free. Like the best things in life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, right, and we're moving on to the next question from the viewers. My Wi-Fi says my connection is not secure. What does this mean, and how do I fix it?
Was that my wife said that?
Your wife's never secure.
yeah. Okay. So my Wi-Fi is not secure. Right. That is
Your
a
Wi-Fi
thing.
connection is
Your
not
Wi-Fi
secure.
connection is not secure. Right. Okay. Yes. Now, there's a few reasons for this. Now, Apple phones, iPhones, particularly, very security centered, and if your Wi-Fi has either no password or it's an old Wi-Fi and it's not using the latest security, Apple will complain like anything. It may not even let you connect to it. Android phones will just say your connection is not secure. Now, new Wi-Fi routers within the last 12 months, fine, because they all by default use the latest technology. Older routers, there's different Wi-Fi encryption methods. How it sort of stops other people looking at it, Now, I won't go through the names, but there's about 3 or 4 different types of encryption. Each one is more stronger than the other. And these days you should be using a thing at least called WPA2.
WPA2?
Yeah. You'll see your thing that's warning about this security. It may tell you need to be using at least WPA2. And providing your router is not too old, it'll have that option if you've got no idea what that is on about. Just drop it to your local tech shop, or often your ISP, your internet service provider, if they've got a local office, they'll sort it for you. And that sorts that out. The other reason I did mention is if there's no password. Now, you'd be surprised how many people have their Wi-Fi routers with no password. Crazy thing to do, absolutely crazy. Anybody can log on to it, and the more unscrupulous among us can log on to it and watch what you're doing.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean online?
Yes. Well, they could do that. It's awesome.
We'll be walking around most naked again.
Yeah. So if you've got no password on your Wi-Fi router, get it sorted. That is.
But say if you had no password and you have Wi-Fi cameras in your house.
Yes.
Can they be accessed?
Yes. Anything. If you've got no Wi-Fi on your password.
I just have to say, I'm really sorry to my neighbours if you've seen me walking around naked. I am really, really sorry.
Have you not got a password on your Wi-Fi?
Yeah, I think
Oh, good. Damn. Okay. Yeah. So that's a definite no. It's like driving without a seatbelt. He's just asking for it. Got to have a password. Good password. We did talk about passwords back along.
Yeah.
Good password. Pop it in there. If you've got your cameras and things all set up already with no password, then obviously you're going to have to go back to your camera's configurations and put the password in once you've changed it.
Yeah.
But definitely don't go naked.
I always put some of men because I don't trust the cameras anyway. Moving on quickly to the next one. I saw a new laptop, very cheap. Is it Chromebook? What is Chromebook?
Oh,
is it Chromebook? Right,
a Chromebook. Now, yes, you may come across it if you're looking for a new laptop, and you'll see you're talking 300-400, up to thousands of euros for a new laptop. Then you come across this laptop, and it's like 190 euros. You think, oh, that's a good buy, but it says it's a Chromebook. Now, a Chromebook is not a PC as such. A Chromebook is basically a device, looks like a laptop, works like a laptop to a certain degree, but all it is Google Chrome.
Right.
Imagine you had a computer and the only program that worked on it was Google Chrome, nothing else.
So you can't add any apps to it or anything like that?
No, you got no programs other than Google Chrome. With Google Chrome, you can download what they call extensions that do stuff. It's like a little app store that's within Google Chrome. But that's it, that's all it will do. They're designed really for students, somebody who just browses the internet. Is that all you do? That's all you do, fine. But be wary. They're not a PC as we know them. You can't install what you like on them. It's purely, all it is Google Chrome. It's a web browser.
Yeah.
That's it. Nothing else. That's why they're so cheap.
Perfect, thank you. And here we are again with another. Is there a tablet PC that runs Windows?
Okay, yeah, a lot of people have asked me this actually. There is, actually. Yeah, I mean, normally tablets run Android or Apple.
Yeah.
They bring out the iPad, which runs its own software. But most tablets run on Android, which is the same as on your phone.
Yeah.
It's just a different sort of
layout.
That's the word I was looking for. Right, now, there is, some people just don't like anything but Windows. Fair enough. Luckily, Microsoft produce a series of tablets called Microsoft Surface.
Right.
Now they are surface, as in
surface.
the surface of the table.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, luckily, these are available. They're not the cheapest tablets on the planet, but they run Windows. So if you're used to Windows, that's all you want. You need to go in. I think it's possible that HP also have a Windows tablet. They used to. I'm not 100% sure they still do. But Microsoft, definitely, they produce the Surface series of tablets. What you've got to be careful with if you buy a Windows tablet is it's not running an operating system called Windows RT.
RT?
Yeah. Windows RT is a bit like the old Chromebook we were talking about.
Ah, right.
All you can do with it is download apps from Microsoft Edge.
Right.
You can't install anything else on it. It's like a Windows version of a Chromebook. So make sure it's full Windows.
Yeah.
Often the clue's in the price. If it just seems too cheap, it's probably Windows RT, which is not much use really.
And Windows 11 is the newest version.
Yes,
which we talked about in the past about the new version.
That's right.
Something ending. And
Yeah. Very shortly now, October, a couple of months away. Where are we? August, September. Yeah, a couple of months away. Windows 10 finishes.
Yeah.
And if you go and look at that video, you see what that entails. Microsoft tablets, old ones, obviously won't upgrade, but all new Microsoft Surface tablets, obviously because it's Microsoft's own brand, they're all ready for Windows 11 and they'll just automatically upgrade if they're not running Windows 11 already.
Perfect.
Yeah, so yes, the answer to that is yes, you can get a Windows tablet.
Good. I hope that clarifies all the questions that everybody's asked.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Chris.
That's right. Well, I must admit, it's nice to get these questions in.
Yeah.
And we need you to keep emailing those questions in. Keep me in a job. Remember, it's techtalk@campusltv.es.
Thank you very much for watching. And don't forget, you can catch up with all our Tech Talk shows on the YouTube channel. Just search Campus World TV. We'll see you the same time next week for more Tech Talk. Bye. Thank you, Christopher.